Roman veterans and their retirement practices offer a fascinating glimpse into ancient Rome's social and economic fabric. After their service, Roman soldiers were rewarded in various ways that ensured their loyalty and facilitated the spread of Roman culture. A Roman legionary typically served for about 25 years. Auxiliary troops, non-citizen soldiers, also served a similar period before being eligible for discharge. Some soldiers opted to re-enlist after their initial term, often because the military provided stability and benefits that were hard to come by in civilian life. Upon retirement, soldiers were often given plots of land, both in the provinces and in newly conquered territories. This practice helped Romanize the provinces and secure the loyalty of veteran soldiers. In addition to, or instead of land, veterans might receive a cash bounty. This substantial sum would allow them to start a new life or invest in a business. Auxiliary soldiers, who were non-citizens, were granted Roman citizenship upon discharge. This not only elevated their social status, but also extended benefits to their descendants. Veterans were sometimes settled in military colonies, which were strategically placed throughout the empire. These colonies served as a means of Romanization and helped maintain control over the provinces. Roman legionaries were generally not allowed to marry officially during their active service, although this rule applied more strictly to the common soldiers than to higher-ranking officers. This policy was aimed at ensuring soldiers remained fully committed to their military duties without the distractions of family life. Despite the official ban, many soldiers formed unofficial relationships and had families. These relationships were not legally recognized until after their service, but it was common for soldiers to have partners and children living near the military camp or in nearby civilian settlements. Upon retirement, many veterans would formally marry their partners and legitimize their children. The end of their service allowed them to establish a recognized family unit under Roman law. Veterans who did not have families during their service would often marry and start families upon retirement. With the land grants, cash bounties, and legal privileges they received, veterans were in a strong position to support and raise a family. Higher-ranking officers, such as centurions and senior commanders, sometimes received exemptions from the marriage ban. They had more flexibility in their personal lives compared to the common soldiers. Veterans often became influential members of their communities, using their land and wealth to establish themselves in civilian life. By settling in various parts of the empire, veterans played a crucial role in spreading Roman culture, language, and customs. Some veterans took on roles in local governance, leveraging their military discipline and experience to benefit civic administration. There were associations, Collegia, where veterans could gather, support each other, and maintain their military camaraderie. These groups often provided mutual aid, helping members in times of need, organizing funerals, and maintaining social networks. Veterans enjoyed certain legal privileges and immunities. For instance, they were often exempt from certain taxes and could avoid some forms of compulsory public service. Special provisions were made to address legal disputes involving veterans, often ensuring they received favorable treatment in recognition of their service. Despite the benefits, some veterans faced difficulties adjusting to civilian life, especially if their land was infertile or if they lacked the skills to manage it. Years of military service could leave veterans with physical and psychological scars, impacting their ability to integrate smoothly into civilian life. Notable examples include colonies established by Julius Caesar and Augustus in places like Gaul and North Africa. The settlement of veterans in Britain is famously linked to the revolt led by Boudicca, where the mistreatment of local populations by settled veterans contributed to the uprising. Roman veterans and their retirement practices reflect the broader strategies of the Roman Empire to maintain loyalty, spread its culture, and ensure the stability of its vast territories. By rewarding soldiers with land, money, and citizenship, Rome not only secured the allegiance of its troops, but also facilitated the integration of diverse regions into the empire.